tank bosses. Call them Debo. The volcanoscape. I've been watching this aquarium, all the little jewels, and that's for sure. Very rare. You know, look at my red terror. It's true.
Hana Hui A Maui.
Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. Got another banger for you guys today. Now, I'm in the fish room, aka Tiki Lounge, doing a water change on all the aquariums here, and I just noticed some weird behavior. Now, it kind of just like hit my brain. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the camera and do a video on tank bosses. Do they exist? Meaning, is there such thing as one fish that rules the entire tank or aquarium? Well, the question to that answer is it's true. Especially when it comes to cichlids, there's always one main tank boss that runs the show.
You know who I am? Do you know who I am? I'm the Don, the boss.
I want to go over some of the tank bosses in my aquariums, okay? It's very interesting behavior. Not only that though, we got to update, kind of a big update on the aquarium over my shoulder there, the volcano aquarium, okay? So let's get into it. Let me flip the camera around and talk about tank bosses. Okay, so this is the 6-foot aquarium. Everyone's kind of hanging out here, kind of in the middle of the aquarium. Now, this is an extremely aggressive aquarium. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about the stock and who the tank boss is. Matter of fact, Ohana, I want you guys to try to take a guess. Which one of these fish are the tank boss? So let's start off with this fish down here in the middle. This is a beautiful Leperinus. It's known as a fin nipper. It does hold its own. I think it's better known as like the cigar. I think they call it a cigar fish, something like that. Right there in the middle, that guy who just chased that dude around, that is my Nicaraguan cichlid. That's a beautiful, kind of a cool, unique type of cichlid, which I absolutely love. And then we have these yellow hybrid parrotfish. We have 3 of them. One there. We have 2 over there in the corner hanging out. Down below there at the bottom right is my Jack Dempsey cichlid hanging out. Just down there in the corner, chilling. Right here in the middle, we have a beautiful firemouth cichlid. It's a really cool fish. And then we have the Severums, of course, which aren't really known as aggressive cichlids. We have a beautiful green Severum there, and then we have a red shoulder Severum right there at the top, just hanging out. It's got the red shoulders, and then we have a tiger striped Severum there as well. So you can see everybody pretty much gets along, but I want to ask you guys, who do you think the tank boss is? Now, when you have a tank full of cichlids, there's always going to be a boss. Some of you guys may guess the Jack Dempsey cichlid, but I'm here to tell you guys that the tank boss of this aquarium is the Nicaraguan cichlid. He's the tank boss. I've been watching this aquarium for hours, just watching and seeing who's bossing who around. The Nicaraguan cichlid will get into serious lip locks with the Jack Dempsey, but the Jack Dempsey doesn't want that smoke. The Jack Dempsey just runs away. So I want to say that the tank boss is the Nicaraguan cichlid, because before him it was the Jack Dempsey cichlid. So I see him a lot of times here on this side of the aquarium, like you see him right there, and everybody else on this side, including the Jack Dempsey, which he never hung out down here in the right hand corner. So it is fascinating when you see who the tank boss is when you have a aquarium full of aggressive fish. Now, don't let this Leperinus fool you. That dude there, he holds his own with everybody in the aquarium. He will run away, but you're not going to pick on him, that's for sure. He will chase, you know, look at, ooh, see? Right there, if that was anybody else, that Leperinus would have fought back. But because it's the tank boss, yeah, the boss, El Basso, my Nicaraguan cichlid, yeah, he's the boss of this aquarium. I need a name for this dude. Should we call him Debo? Yeah, Debo's a good one, right? Debo from Friday.
I do, but I won't spend Red's money.
What you got on my 40, dog? Anyways, I thought I'd just let you guys know who the tank boss is in the 6-foot aquarium. So fascinating on fish behavior, especially cichlids. Look at them. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. All right, my ohana. So here is the Volcanoscape Aquarium. Now, if you guys want to know how I built this volcano out of black lava rock, I'll leave a card up above in the right-hand corner. See that card? It says volcano. Click that card. Everything to do with this scape and this aquarium is in that playlist there, okay? So I highly suggest you go check it out. It's really easy to build a volcano in your aquarium. I got inspiration from this from the Polynesian Culture Center back home in Hawaii on the island of Oahu. But what I wanted to do was a little video on this aquarium and the fish that are in here. So as you can see, this fish right here is my red terror cichlid. Now, when I first got the red terror cichlid, I'm going to show you some footage of what he or she looked like. It's very, very dull. They're very ugly. You just don't know what you're going to get. Now, in my heart, I really wanted a female because the females are so much more colorful than the males. Now, that fish that just came out of the volcano is my red jewel cichlid. So I have a regular standard red jewel cichlid right here. It's pushing this red jewel cichlid around. And as you can see, one's a dominant male. As you can see, that beautiful red with the jewels, that's obviously the dominant male. This one here, I'm not sure if it's a female. I think it's a male, but not a dominant male. And look how beautiful that red jewel cichlid. You see all the little jewels, little shiny jewels? That's where it gets its name from. Now, these two have been acting kind of weird. Weird in a good way, like a breeding pair weird. Now, this right here, my red terror, I wasn't sure if it was going to be a male or a female. Now, as it's gotten older, it's far from being a full-size adult, but as it's getting older, the colors are starting to show. So the stripes, the teals, the greens, obviously the reds because of red terror, and then they're over here on this side of the aquarium. So the red jewel cichlid and the red terror are basically on this side of the aquarium, and they push the other red jewel cichlid on the far left side, so it kind of hides underneath the heater. And then I had a Turkana jewel cichlid that lived in the volcano. Beautiful Turkana jewel cichlid. It's also a red cichlid. And it got evicted. It got evicted from this red jewel cichlid. Now the red jewel cichlid is starting to live in the volcano, which I kind of felt bad for the Turkana jewel cichlid. Turkana jewel cichlid, it got kind of bullied and is pushed up and was hanging up. Oh, it's hanging up way up there in the far corner of where the filter is. You can kind of see it, right? So that's kind of a safe spot there. Sometimes it hangs out under the heater where the other jewel cichlid is. So we have a Turkana red jewel cichlid and a standard regular red jewel cichlid and a red terror. So there's a total of 4 fish in this aquarium, and that really strong red jewel cichlid with the little jewels in it is definitely a male. This one here though, the red terror, I think, looking at the colors now that it's displaying, is a female, which that's what I wanted, because in the red terror species, the females are so much more prettier than the males, which is very rare. In cichlids, it's usually the males show the beautiful color and the females aren't so pretty. But in the case of the red terror, you want a female. Let me show you a video of an adult female and male red terror, okay? Look at this footage here. Now you can see the female is the one with the stripes and the beautiful red and gold ish colors. It's just stunning. And then the male is that kind of yellow gold with the little red in it cichlid. That is a male. So you can see the difference. It's a huge difference between a male and a female. Now the male will have stripes, but it loses its stripes when it approaches adulthood. So those stripes will disappear, and then you have, just like I said, that male that's kind of a gold color. Now this fish here will show the stripes, and the stripes will come in strong, and the colors too. It just fits what a female red terror will look like. As you can see, the red jewel cichlid came out and surprised, and this is what happens all day. This is definitely the dominant male, or I would say the dominant fish of the aquarium. That is the tank boss there. Now you saw him kind of go after the red terror, but don't let him fool you. This red terror, that's his baby girl. I know it is because they're over here on this rock area cuddling. You can see there's a lot of sand being moved here and in front of the volcano. So don't let these guys fool you. As you can see, the red terror right now, it is just blazed up. You can see the dark stripes. It's changing colors like all the time. The stripes come in really dark, especially when they're chasing fish around. These two right here, I believe is a breeding pair. Now, some of you guys are experts at the red terrors. I'm not. So please feel free to leave the comments. Let me know what you guys think. But just imagine this beautiful red terror and this red jewel cichlid breeding. Ooh, the offspring that these guys would produce, if it happens, would be so beautiful and unique. A red terror and a red jewel cichlid. Yeah, I do feel sorry though for the other two fish that are in here. One of them hides right under the heater there, the other red jewel cichlid, not so dominant. And then the other one, which is my Turkana jewel cichlid that was in the volcano, is kind of getting pushed up and is hanging out by the top of that filter there. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the breeding pair. And first, let me know if you guys think this is a female or a male red terror from the footage that I left with you. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'm almost, I would say 98%, because there is a 2% chance that this could be a male, but I'm pretty sure it's a female. As you can see, the stripes will disappear. It'll come up when they're kind of flared up and showing some color, but I have seen them hanging out on this rock. Now, I came up to this rock just to check it out. I was like, hey, maybe there's some eggs. At first, I thought these were eggs, but it's just sand. So I was looking around. Maybe they're cleaning the rock, getting ready to mate and breed, but they are always in this corner and they're over here on this rock. And everybody else, they scare to the far left side of the aquarium. So one's here, one's down here. And that's kind of also another sign why I think that my red terror and my red jewel cichlid are a breeding pair. And there you have it. Tank bosses do exist when it comes to cichlids. Now, please, my ohana, all my experts out there in the cichlids or even red terrors, let me know down in the comments. Do you think that that is a female red terror in my volcano aquarium? I personally think it is, but like I said, I'm no expert. This is the first time I'm keeping a red terror, so I got my fingers crossed. It looks like they might be breeding. I'm always excited when my fish are breeding, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Other than that, my ohana, take care, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Much love and aloha.
Hana